Hi, this is Phil Necro. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
This is Mark the Banks. I'm on deck with Tyler Redmond.
Welcome to On Deck. I'm Tyler Redmond. As always, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell for notifications so you can stay updated with everything going on in Braves country, and a lot to talk about in Braves country today. Obviously, a very exciting day yesterday if you were watching the games. Doubleheader versus the Nationals. Game one was started by Tommy Milone. It was his first start in his new home ballpark of Truist Park, and it was against the division rival, no less. So let's see how he did. In a 7-inning game, there's not a lot of room for error. A lot of credit should be given to Riley, Hechavarria, and Duvall. They had some web gems to help hold the Nats offense down, especially Duvall. I mean, look at this catch. Look at it. This is the value of defense. This at least saved one run. It was a sac fly that scored a runner from third, but that's the value of defense. That's why I told you yesterday when I was talking about Marcell Ozuna's possible return to Atlanta. That is the value of defense, and that is what Adam Duvall brings to you in the outfield. But another guy in the outfield, I've been hyping him up all week. I've been hyping his return up all week, Ronald Acuña Jr. He once again led the game off with a homer after his return from the injury list. He has now tied Felipe Alou with the most homers for the Braves with 17. That is a franchise record. And in case you're wondering, the all-time record for leadoff homers is Rickey Henderson. So Acuña is only 64 leadoff homers away from tying that record of 81. But I wouldn't bet against Ronald Acuña. He seems to be on a tear in his early years as an Atlanta Brave. Freddie Freeman would also continue his hit streak, making it 17 games in his first at-bat. In the third inning, Acuña would walk, and it would be Dansby Swanson who would crush a 2-run bomb to dead center field. That would make it 3-up Braves. And Tommy Milone would make it through 4 innings tonight, which is a far cry from his first start, if you remember, with only a run given up, no less. Now, the Braves could have used him in the 5th. He was looking okay. He wasn't in any trouble or anything, but they brought him out because they didn't feel like he needed to go any further. Great to see a quick improvement out of Milone. He really needed that. Obviously, his first start did not go as planned, but maybe his mind's right. And in my mind, 1 run through 4 in a 7-inning game is a quality start, so that's a very good thing to see. But Acuña would homer again in the 4th. Think about that. That is his second one on the day. It was a 2-run shot to make it 5-1. What a return he had in his first game. Then it was O'Day and Green who shut it down and A.J. Minter to close it out. And Braves won 7-1. That is 5 straight wins for the Braves and 7 straight losses for the Nationals. So Acuña only got 2 homers in his first game, but how did he do on the day? Let's find out. Game 2. This time, Inoue took the mound, and he had a rough night out. 6 earned runs and only 2 1/3 innings. But the offense was the factor in this one. Ozuna would double in the bottom of the first to make it a tie game, 1-1. Riley homered, and it was an absolute moonshot, a 471-foot shot, just an absolute bomb. Acuña followed him with another homer, his 3rd on the day. A lot of 3-homer days going around lately. That is his second 3-homer day on the year also. So safe to say he likes doubleheaders. That would give the Braves the lead 3-2. The Nats would take the lead off of Inoue in the 3rd inning, though. The score would be 7-3 headed into the 4th, and that's where Freddie Freeman would hit a grand slam to tie the game. Yes, Freddie Freeman hit his first grand slam yesterday. Think about that. That is his first grand slam ever in almost, a decade in the league now, and he just got his first grand slam. So congrats, Freddie. We know it's been a long time coming, but we're happy to see it happen. But that would tie up the game heading into the later innings with a solid bullpen. You think you got the game won. Unfortunately, Will Smith would give up a solo shot to Trey Turner, giving the Nats the lead. The Nationals would not give up that lead. It would be a 10-9 score to end the game after the Braves did try to give some late inning magic, but it would not come up. So a lot to talk about here, and something I didn't mention, Patrick Weigel made an appearance last night, his first appearance for the Braves on the season, and I thought it was kind of odd where he was put. I'm sure a lot of you did too. But the way it was explained is he was already warmed up, so they put him out there. He ended up throwing near 40 pitches, and he gave up 3 runs. Not a great appearance by him, obviously, but it's his first one. So all the butterflies should be out. Hopefully there's some more of him down the road. He was the 29th man in the doubleheader today, so I think the Braves were trying to use him just to send him back down for the foreseeable future, but they wanted to use him today, and it just did not end up working out in the later innings. But it did lead to a pretty interesting moment. Charlie Culberson faced Trey Turner with the bases loaded, and he got out of a bases loaded jam versus the Nationals. So that was kind of a interesting moment. Good job, Charlie. But some moves that happened after the game. Obviously, Patrick Weigel was sent down after the doubleheader because the Braves no longer need him. He was the 29th man. Inoa was also sent down, and Sabatka was brought up. I guess that is due to Inoa's poor performance yesterday as well. So, a lot going into the day, a lot of headlines going into the day. Ronald Acuña's back. Freddie Freeman's off of a grand slam. Everybody seems to be hot right now on the offense. Hopefully, the pitching can come around to support this offense. But it will be Max Fried on the mound today at 7:10 p.m. versus the Nationals, and that should be well, we know how it's going to be if Max Fried's on the mound. We know what to expect. Hopefully his Cy Young candidacy will continue throughout today, and he will be 7-0 by the end of tonight. But that's all I got for today. Stay tuned for tonight's game, and of course I'll have a recap for you as soon as I can get it to you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications, and hey, you can follow me on social media, Tyler Redmond at BubblegumJesus on Twitter and Instagram. But that's all I got for today. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you next time on deck.